What's up everybody? Welcome back to another lightsaber unboxing from Theory Sabers. I'm really excited to open this because I hear that they've made a lot of upgrades to some things. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This is always the most tricky part, getting the... Whoa. Dude. Wait. Oh, dang. Yo, wait, this is actually so cool. Hold on. This is my first time seeing this. They've got a new box. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So they have a new collector's box, apparently. Premium collectible. So it still says fulfill your destiny here on the sides, but on the back, you've got the dark side or the light side. That is so cool. Forged by darkness, guided by light. Dude, I love the split red and blue design. That's really cool. Something I also just noticed, on the dark side, it says passion and strength. And on the light side, it says peace and serenity. All kinds of cool little things with this box. I love this. All right, let's go ahead and get inside the box. If it will let me. There we go. Now this side's not. There we go, we got it. Whoa! Here's another change. It smells cool. Oh my gosh, guys, they're scented now too. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing that I noticed that's different on the inside is the user's guide. So this has been, what the? There's your Theory Saber stickers. This has been updated. That's really cool. So if we open it up, whoa, this is detailed. Nice. So this is what all their boxes are gonna look like from now on. That's so cool. Wow, look at this. Look at all the new instruction that they give you. And they give you the details and instruction on how to use the different kinds of sabers you get, whether it's SNV Pro or Profi. So if you get a Profi, right here, it tells you everything you need to know on how to operate the saber. A lot to look over with that, but that's really nice. I love this. It's a little saber guide. This is my favorite saber guide I've seen. So we've got our display stand, plaque for the stand, Theory Saber stickers, charger screws, hex key, Theory Saber's blade plug, a card reader, and this piece, which I assume goes in the top of the, like the front of the saber. I decided to order a lot smaller of a blade for demonstration purposes, and also just because I wanted another small one to swing around a little bit easier. This is either a 32 or a 26 inch. I think it's 32. All right, the moment everybody has been waiting for. Let's get into the saber. So this right here is a new version of an older saber that they recently remade to be more accurate and just better overall. We have the SNV4 Pro version of the Apprentice exposed crystal. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this is a lot thicker than I thought it was originally. That's cool. This is nice. This bag isn't just a carrying bag, but it also doubles as a cleaning cloth. Dude, this is sweet. I love seeing the exposed crystal in there. That's so cool. Wow, that feels so good in hand, right? Like right here, I love that. This might be incredibly difficult for spinning, except right here. This is a good grip right in here. But then again, Starkiller uses it backhanded like this. So for those of you that don't know, this is Starkiller's lightsaber from the very first game. And that's actually part of the reason why I'm doing this review is, for one, for those of you that have been keeping up with the live streams lately, I have been playing through Star Wars The Force Unleashed. It's one of my favorite games. I just decided to play through it again for the channel. So it's so cool to be holding the lightsaber that I was using in the game. We're gonna be playing through the second one here pretty soon, so stick around for that. But look at this beauty. So they had another version of this on the website once before, but like this part was a little thinner, and apparently the sound, I heard the sound quality wasn't as good as this one. I hear there's a lot of upgrades they made, not just to make this better in terms of accuracy to looks, but also in functionality and presentation. Whoa, I like that. I never even noticed that before. Little detail, these right here aren't on that side. That's so cool. It's like it just looks cool from all around, no matter which way you look at it. Let's go ahead and put the blade in this thing. I want to see what it does. First, let's turn it on, make sure it works.
Power on.
Whoa, that speaker, the quality of that, it was so like loud and deep and clear. Actually, something I want to do that I like to do for every saber, I like to check out the chassis. So let's go ahead and unscrew this. So that's what the bottom
Battery
there looks like. Ah, low battery. Did you guys just hear that? Whoa. That's cool. I like that. I like how that just kind of fits right in there. Like a puzzle piece. Well, let's just give this a little tug and, oh, yep, it just comes right out. Whoa, this is new. This is fun. So they've made a lot of nice upgrades. So now it's a pin system here that attaches to, I don't know how well you can see it. Kind of like this on the blade. That's what it's like inside of here now. So these will connect to that. That's what gives that the connection. Aside from the chassis just looking awesome, we also have a kill switch here now. So we can turn that off if we want to conserve battery. That's back on, but it's on low battery.
Low battery.
Yeah, it's low battery anyway, so we're gonna have to charge it here in a second, which we can very easily do with the USB-C charging port right here. Now let's move on to one of my favorite parts that I've seen for this chassis so far. This thing right here. You can just give this a little tug and it pulls the battery right out. Oh my gosh, that's so handy. I love that. Also, the battery is a lot smaller now. This is nowhere near as big as they were, or I mean as long. It used to be like out to here, but yeah, nice and cozy. Well, that's very unfortunate that we're not gonna be able to test this out right now, because I want to play with it. It looks so cool. I just want to see it on, but I'm gonna have to give it a quick charge and then I will be right back. So anyway, I'm gonna go charge this for at least an hour. It's already 3 in the morning for me. So yeah, but for you guys, it'll only be a second. So cut to it charged. All right, it has been an hour and 30 minutes. I am tired. It is 4:40 in the morning, but it is charged. So let's go ahead and plug this thing in. So you do still have to make sure it's lined up in the proper way.
Power on.
All right, cool. It's connected correctly. So let's see what this thing can do. This is a double button. It all looks like one button here, but it's separated into a top half and a bottom half of a button. So one click of this should turn it on. Let's see. My gosh, that's loud. Nice. I need to turn this down. Oh, wow. So I kind of just pushed on the top of it here, and it just, the whole button just comes off. You can get underneath, so you can really see the buttons there. How do you turn the volume down? Here, let's consult the manual. Enter volume mode. Press and hold the power plus aux at the same time. Okay, press and hold them. There we go. Now we can click down and do it again to save it. It's a lot quieter now. Wow, that sounds so good. You can see the crystal here is now lighting up the same color as the blade. That crystal looks amazing. Wow, the sound quality is insane. Wow, it's deep. All right, so it's a little difficult to grip because I also don't want to push like the button at like if I swing it and accidentally turn it off. So I'm kind of being forced to hold it down here a little bit more because of the exposed crystal. Even if I were to hold it here, it would just be a little bit awkward. And up here, this is in the way, and again, the button. So there's really no holding it up here. So yeah, it's pretty much just right here is like the highest up you can get on it. And that's really, really unbalanced for swinging. Plus the button on the edges is kind of sharp. So this would be more for two-handed stuff. Like, okay, actually that's a good grip right there. Putting your thumb in like right there in between these two parts. That's actually probably the best grip for it if you want to go higher. We'll see, we'll test that first. I love the swing-ons. So again, this is probably more for looks rather than dueling. In my opinion, this would probably be one of the more uncomfortable lightsabers to duel with because it's, I think, more aesthetically pleasing rather than duel ready, you know? It's just, there's just a lot going on, so like it would be really difficult to duel with this thing well. But hey, it looks pretty. Let's see some of these sound fonts. It sounds like surround sound. The speaker on this thing is insane. My gosh, this sounds great. If I'm being honest, I would mostly recommend this thing for the sound alone. This sounds great. So deep and so loud and so clear and so crisp and so pretty and so, yeah, you guys, you just gotta experience this in person. The sound does not do it justice over the video. You have to experience the sound in person. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's powerful. That's so powerful. And that's not even the loudest setting. Hold on. I think this is as loud as it can go. Imagine just showing up to a lightsaber duel. You just pull this thing out. So loud.
I'm Cal, and this is BD1.
Huh? I must not have had the blade pushed all the way down. I'm gonna put another retention screw in this thing because I'm swinging it around like a madman.
My name is Dagon Gera.
Whoa, that sounded cool.
Ninth sister.
Did you hear that ignition? So far, this saber and the Hermit 4 Weathered have the two best speakers I've ever heard for any lightsaber. So those two would definitely recommend for sound quality. Honestly, just for experience, and they both look insanely cool. It's also very light. It's honestly pretty easy to swing around. This thing isn't all that heavy. All right, so it's time for a spin test, as we do with all of the lightsabers that we review. All right, so where are we gonna hold it? Let's try holding it down here to start with. Okay, it's actually not too bad. You can still get it going pretty quick. Keep in mind, I do have a smaller blade, so it does make it a lot easier to spin. If this was a standard 36-inch, it would probably be more like here, which would give it a little bit more weight towards the front, but even still, it's still not that bad. It is pretty balanced, as all things should be. The balance point is right about here, actually. If you want to go reverse grip, you totally can. I haven't done the reverse grip Obiani in a while. Now let's try it up here, where it would probably be a little bit better and more balanced. Oh yeah, I can instantly do it much faster. I mean, this kind of hurts your thumb a little bit, putting that pressure on it when you spin it. But besides that, it's actually a pretty nice grip. And because it is so light, it's really easy to get around your body really quickly. For spinning, this isn't the worst. It's not as inconvenient as I was guessing it would be. Especially for such a showy piece, I'm actually very impressed with how easy this is to spin. All right, well, I think that's about all that I have to show you guys with this saber. I really like it for the sake of it is a lot lighter than I was expecting, and because of that, it's actually not too bad to spin. Spinning it is pretty nice. It looks really, really cool, and my favorite part is the sound quality. It's just so rich and clear. This thing looks really cool in there like that. I like that piece. Now I can be Starkiller. This is so cool. I've always loved the Force Unleashed, so holding this in person is legitimately like so cool. It's like my childhood coming to life. So thank you, Theory Sabers, Star Wars Theory, and TXQ for making this happen. Cool. Well, if you guys want to pick this up, this is the Apprentice Exposed Crystal on TheorySabers.com. Use code Jongo for 10% off of your order. And yeah, let me know if you guys end up picking this up. Leave a comment down below, message me on Instagram, tell me what you guys think if you end up getting this. Your thoughts on the saber, if you agree with me or not on the points that I made. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Also, subscribe. Otherwise, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna steal your favorite doorknob. Because everybody knows that everyone has that one doorknob that's better than all of the others out of all the doors in your house. It's easier to turn. It's a little bit cleaner and it's smoother. It just works better, and you wish that every other door in the house had that knob, but they don't. So you take care of it, you appreciate it. And you go through that door with joy. Every time you use that knob, you think, huh, this one works nice. That's the one I'm gonna steal. So subscribe or else I'm gonna take it from... What the heck? Oh, and real quick announcement. Sorry. I am going to be going to San Antonio, Texas. I'm not in Texas, man. I'm going to be going to San Antonio, Texas for SpaceCon at the end of October. I think it'll be October 25th and 26th. I think I'm getting that right. The Saturday and Sunday. I'll be there all day hanging out with Theory Sabers. So if you guys are there, come up and say hi. Come get a saber, meet Theory, meet me, meet plenty of the other affiliates and friends that we have there at the booth. It's gonna be an amazing time, so I hope to see you there, and until then, may the Force be with you, always.